Hi, good evening, everyone. How are you all doing today? I hope all of you all are feeling great. Today is Friday, the weekend, but of course, many of you all are working from home, and it feels like you deserve a break and you want to go out, but obviously, the lockdown is making you stay home, and you just have to find ways of entertaining yourself. And these lives are a great way to entertain yourself. A lovely engagement with the outside world, with celebrities. And I'm happy to have Regina Cassandra, actress Regina Cassandra, with me this evening. She, of course, is well known in the Telugu and Tamil film world, but if you might also know that she's made her debut in Hindi cinema, Bollywood, in 2019 with the Anil Kapoor Sonam Kapoor film, एक लड़की को देखा तो ऐसा लगा. And let me see if Regina is ready to join me. Where is Regina? Guys, please don't send requests. There are some of you who are sending requests to join the live. You can't join the live. It's I can only have Regina with me. Kindly don't send other requests. Okay. Let me see where Regina is. Regina, are you there? Oops. Okay, somebody has sent me a request for to go live. Kindly don't. I'm waiting for Regina to come. And I was just saying there she is. Regina is there, and really excited to have her with me. She's a really nice person, by the way. I've interacted with her numerous times. Very professional, very sweet. And I always enjoy having a chat with her whenever it is. And we haven't chatted for the last year, I think. But it'll be good because she's done a lot of good movies, which I liked. I mean, of course, I loved her Managaram. I loved Awe, which she did in 2018. And of course, she did the Hindi film last year. And Seven was also another good film of hers. Yevaru, for which she is known for, another Telugu film, which is very good. Let me just check where she is. Okay. Is that her? There she is. So I'm asking her. Let's see. This is going to be a very fun chat. She's a very cool person, by the way. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Looking good too. I'm good, but you're looking really fabulous. Yeah, I must say. And I'm so glad you took the effort to, really look chic, stylish as you always are. Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, so first I must know, how has the lockdown been treating you? Are you doing well?
I'm actually loving this time. Like, if I say anything else, it'll probably be a lie. But I'm loving this. It's not, and I'm not even feeling guilty about it. It's not even a guilty pleasure anymore. It's just a pleasure.
So what have you been up to in the last 2.5 months?
A lot actually. And surprisingly, because I'm someone who's just so laid back, and I just love to do nothing and just love to be. I want to catch up on all the films that I always said, oh, I don't have the time to watch, or there's no proper network here, I can't really watch all of that. Caught up on a lot of films the first 1 month. Like every day I'd watch a film. I watched 2 films or watch shows. It was like it's like how when you read 2 books at the same time kind of thing. So so I did that, and then I realized that I need to also, like, there's so much energy, it needs to go somewhere. I mean, otherwise, and I live by myself, so I needed to channelize this energy somewhere, and then I started the Not So Late show with RC. It's
yes. Tell us about that.
I mean, it started at a whim, really, to see if like can I even do this kind of thing? What is, like, let me try, because I used to anchor as a kid. I started with anchoring on Splash
Yes, I
Channel.
read that somewhere.
Yeah, so that was back in the day, like at least like 15 years ago. So it was something fun. I thought and I have a lot of talented friends, artists, musicians, everything, like so many times. I wanted to like bring everyone out. I wanted to like give everyone the do. I wanted everyone to see um, my crazy side and also why I'm
Okay.
crazy because of the friends around me. So yeah, so that's how it started. That's what I've been doing all this while.
Okay, that's great. Now, just a couple of days back, you put out these pictures in drag, and you also, there was a video of drag and acceptance. What was all that about? Tell us a little bit.
So with regard to the show, like I said, I was calling in all my friends, my talented friends, and Alex Matthew happens to be a friend as well. And I thought about it. I wanted to call. Was wanting to call him on the show, and then I thought about it, and it so happened that May 17th happened to be, the International Day Against Transphobia, Biphobia, and Homophobia. So it kind of fell in place, and so the one thing I like to do when I do my show is whoever it is that's coming on, and some of them have never really done interviews before, like Kumaran Shivamani, my friend, hadn't really come, like, done something really big before. So the thing is, I like to make everyone feel comfortable when they come on. Not like, this is an interview, you have to, you have to be a certain way. So I like to be them. And when I was interviewing Alex, I wanted everyone to know what drag is, and and what acceptance is, because we live in a world where it's really, really hard to accept in the first place. And I felt like it all came together. Like so many things that I wanted to talk about were all coming under one thing, and I had a blast. Like I didn't think I would actually have a blast doing that, and it slowly came together. I definitely wanted to dress up as a drag queen because I've never done that before, and I don't know if I'll ever have the opportunity to, unless I'm acting in a film where I need to be a drag queen. And it also enlightened me in a way. Like there were so many terms and so many things that I didn't know about all of this that I got to know in the process of getting ready for the show.
Okay. I think that was a great thing that you did, because, and even your show, what you're trying to do to open people's eyes to the world, that there's so much more out there, right? I think it's very important. And especially with the whole coronavirus situation, we've seen what's happened, to migrants, to the poor. I mean, there's so many issues that the world is fighting. With. But what are some of the other causes that are close to your heart that, you always think you should bat for or speak up about?
So the LGBTQ community is something that I know that I've always wanted to, be a part of. And if there's anything that I can ever do that in my power to help, I would definitely do. But I feel like, also in the show, I also add a little segment that's called altruism, and whatever social work that's going on in the city, and especially if I know who's doing it, if they're my friends, then I make sure that I get them on the live and talk about what they're doing, so people know that this is happening, instead of just putting up a post and saying, what, go do it, and I get them to talk about it, so people understand from them itself what it's like. So I don't know if it's just one particular cause that I could say, especially at a time like this. Everybody, in fact, I was talking to my friend and she said, I don't generally give like any beggar on the road money until and unless they're handicapped, or they're really old and they can't work. But at a time like this, I feel sad for him also, because he actually does not have anything right now, So something as small, like whoever you can help, whoever you can help in whichever way you can help.
Right. Yeah, I think that's a very altruistic thought. I mean, philanthropy, I think right now is so important. Okay, moving away from that, I want to talk about your style quotient, because you're always one of those actors who's very well put out. Okay. Were you always like this, or is it something you developed, or you just, I mean, what is it that, are you a natural when it comes to style? Is it natural for you?
So as a kid, I had a lot. I used to have a lot of like accessories, like earrings and the works and the chains, and it used to be like a lot. And my mom loved dressing me up as a kid. In fact, I should go further back when I was like really small.
Huh.
like 4 years, 5 years old, 6 years old, and you'd go for like friends' birthday parties when you're in the first standard and stuff. My mom would
Right.
dress me up in this really cute little dress and then matching socks and matching
Huh.
ribbons,
Huh.
So
Hmm.
literally like a doll. And I think it started from there. But
Huh.
somewhere in the middle, my own little characteristics started playing, and I became. I'm a very laid back person. I'm really laid back. Okay, so to get ready and do something is actually a task. So
Okay.
in the middle when it was college and stuff like that, it would be literally a double XL t-shirt. Sometimes I'd just take my dad's t-shirts and wear them, and my
Hmm.
leggings, and I'd go to college in just Converse or something like that. Not even like kajal in my eyes, nothing.
Hmm.
Um, so in the middle, it kind of like got like it faded out, and then once I started
Hmm.
working, and then once I started getting a team on board, and then I could actually tell
Uh,
my stylist, "Hey, you know what? That designer and that outfit looks really nice. Can we get that, please?" So when I got someone to actually put stuff together, it
hmm.
it became something. I got back like the whole, oh, I want to do this, I want to do this, like, let me get ready. I love dressing up. I love dressing up if I have the time to, and if I have the people around me to help me and everything.
Okay.
And yeah, it's
Okay.
always been like that. And I don't think I need to
That's
take much of an
super.
effort.
Yeah, of course you're pretty.
Yeah.
Seriously, the minute I put out this poster saying I'm interviewing Regina, a couple of my friends were like, "Hey, she was my junior in school," and and others
Oh,
were like,
really? Who was
"Lady, yeah."
the school? Who was the school?
Veda and Trishanka,
Yeah. Sushanta is
Shanti
my
Menon,
junior. Veda is my
yeah,
senior.
senior,
Yeah.
yeah. And
Yeah.
Shanti, I think their mom was your mom's
Yeah,
friend or
Shanti
something. And
auntie.
yeah,
Yeah.
she called me and she's like, this. And I was like, okay. And then another friend of mine called and said, oh my God, she's so hot. Why haven't I seen her?
Oh, who is this friend?
I'm like, yeah. So, so I got a lot of, calls today. So
Wow,
that's
I'm
like
happy.
yeah, and people really know you. So, people who've interacted with you and all that. So, um, you're, of course, you're slim. Is that like, you got slim jeans? Or I don't, given the
I have
fact that you
slim
keep saying,
fit jeans.
yeah. No, because you keep saying you're laid back. I'm wondering if you work out at all. No?
I'm such a lazy bum, really. Really.
Okay.
Well. So back in school, I used to play a
Mm.
lot of sport. I was a huge
Okay.
basketball fan. Always on the
Uh,
basketball field in the morning before class
uh,
starts, and even in the evening after school's done. So
okay.
I never had a sedentary lifestyle like ever.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
after school and college, it was like the whole, oh my God, I need to look hot. I need to look slim. It's only going to be green tea. It's going to be, oh my God, no this, no that, no. And that time there was no gluten free and all. We were still like in the no carb zone still.
Right.
We hadn't come into the
Hmm.
gluten free diet and all of that yet. So it's been no carbs. I need to like slim down this, that, this when I got into acting. Now I'm like, listen, I will work out and have the energy to work out because there's no energy after shoot at all. Um,
But do you diet? Do you diet? Or you're
yeah,
careful about what
on and
you eat?
off. I
Hmm.
am careful of
Okay.
what I eat on and
Okay.
off again because this quarantine has been no diet. It's like I'm craving pizza today. I'm
Okay.
craving chocolate cake from Amadora today. So
But you don't look like you put on any weight, so
I
it's
can hide
like.
it all very easily. It's not a task at all. Trust me. Oh, hey, Prax. Hey, Satish. Sorry, everyone's saying hi, so I'm just like,
Yeah, I can see
yeah.
that. People who
I
you
mean,
know as well. Yeah.
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 So, I think I'm blessed. I think
Okay.
the older I'm growing, the better I look, I guess. I don't know.
Hmm.
So yeah, so guessing it's that, nothing
It's
else really.
that.
I mean, and
Okay.
I do even when I'm at home, I'm not bumming around the whole day. Like when I'm on a
Hmm.
call, I'm walking
Hmm.
up and down the whole time. Like everyone who sees me on a call, they're like, "Why are you so hyper?" And I was always a hyper kid. Like I have
Okay.
so much energy in me actually. So yeah.
That's good. Talking about your movies, you made your Bollywood debut last year in the Sonam Kapoor film. How was that experience? Are you looking forward to doing more films? Have you signed on anything in Hindi again now?
It was a really, really good experience. I,
Hmm.
first of all, didn't think I would end up doing the film when it came to me itself.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
yeah,
Ah.
but thanks to Shelley, the director,
Hmm.
she was adamant. She made sure I said yes at the end of the day, and I always wanted to, but there were a lot of dynamics that I had to look into because it was my first Bollywood film. Is this what
Right.
I want to do as a debut? Are people going to accept it? Are they going to write me off? Um, but those were the thoughts that came in. Those were latter. They came in
Hmm.
towards much later when I actually started thinking about the whole thing.
Hmm.
And that's when I realized that it shouldn't be that, because the reason I wanted to do the film was the story and was the character and was Shelley at the end of the day.
Hmm.
So I felt like I had to go back to that because that was the genuine feeling that I had when I heard the script, you know?
Hmm. Hmm.
So it was an amazing experience working with Sonam, Anil sir, Juhi
Right.
ma'am,
Yeah.
beautiful. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Is there anything in particular you remember, like when you had lots of fun on the set, some particular scene or, something that you guys did which was a lot of fun on set?
Set was actually always a lot of fun. Anil sir was a lot of fun to work with.
Okay.
He's so much, there's so much energy. Like
Yeah.
I don't know where that energy comes from, but it's so nice to see because it keeps everyone going for sure.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people are talking about your performance in Everu. They're like, "Oh, that movie was brilliant. She did a great job." I can see some comments, that came in.
Yeah.
So,
Hi Satish. I'm
so
sorry. I'm sorry. Continue. I'm very sorry.
no. So, what are some of the roles you're looking forward to doing? Because you've done some thrillers, you've done comedy, comic kind of roles. What is it you're looking forward to doing in the coming days? In your next films, is there something that you feel you must try?
There always is something you feel like you want to try after you try the one that you wanted to the last time. It
Hmm.
always keeps going on and going forward. But I always wanted to play someone who was someone with a psychological issue. Um,
Ah, okay,
like something to do with that on that note. But I did not want it to be dark.
okay,
Like I don't want it to be
okay.
a dark this thing. I want it to be something that's light and fun, but
Hmm.
also have something to do with mental issues.
Right.
Uh, so yeah, so that was something that I've always wanted to.
Okay. So what are the films you've got lined up now? Now, of course, there's no shooting going on, but the next couple of films, your fans, I think, want to know what they can look forward to, what's going to release, kind of thing. At least next year.
Yeah. So there is Chakra with Vishal,
Hmm.
and so that's there, but we haven't finished shooting as well yet. We still have
Yeah.
like a few scenes and a song and all of that left.
Hmm.
Then
Hmm.
there is this movie with Arun Vijay that
Hmm.
uh, that also we have a lot of shoot left. Arivargan sir is the director,
Right.
and
Hmm.
then there is Hoopanagai, also
Okay.
Nenena. It's a bilingual, and that
Okay.
happens to be my solo film. Like it happens
Wow.
to be
Okay.
what everyone would call a heroine-oriented film.
Okay.
um, so yeah, and it's a bilingual.
So tell,
So
sorry, is it a very interesting role, that woman-centric film that you're doing?
it is a very interesting role, and
Okay.
we're shooting it bilingual, and
Okay.
uh, that's also tough. It's
Yeah.
also tougher because there's another aspect to it which I really can't share right now.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
it's sort of out
uh,
anyway, but
uh,
but I play two characters. So when we're
hmm.
shooting a bilingual, we're shooting it 4 times.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's a lot of
That's
hard
a
work.
tough.
It's oh my god, hard work.
So,
But
do you speak Telugu well now? I mean, you obviously know Tamil, but do you see Telugu?
I
Do you
probably
speak Telugu?
speak better Telugu than Tamil now. Ouch. But no,
Really?
let's not put that out there. Yeah, no, my Telugu is good. My Telugu is good. I can converse. I can have a conversation with someone even when they're speaking really fast.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fantastic.
Thank you. I mean, I joined the industry in 2011. I mean, that's when I
Right.
started shooting for my Telugu film,
Hmm.
and I used to learn my scripts. Like I used to by heart my scripts, my dialogues. I would by heart
Okay.
them and then go and say them. So and I would not just by heart them alone. I would ask an assistant director to sit with me and go through the lines with me, give me the other person's lines, throw them to me so I can like do the scene in the caravan itself once before I go to set.
Hmm.
So doing that actually helped, and my entire team at that time was from Hyderabad. So my hairdresser,
Okay.
my makeup artist, my assistant, everyone, my costumer, everyone were Telugu. So I would converse with them in Telugu, and it made it better. And they would always,
Hmm.
I tell everyone, listen, if I'm making a mistake, please just correct me, because like I
Right.
want to be better. I don't want to be like this dumb child who's just trying to talk in Telugu.
Right. But I think now, like, I mean, if you've aced both the languages, but do you do your own dubbing? I mean, is that like most heroines don't?
So
So,
yeah, for Yebru, I did dub. I dubbed
oh,
myself.
nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it was
Yeah.
a task. It was
Yeah.
a task, and kudos to my director for being there
Hmm.
and helping me through it. For Tamil, I dubbed for Mr. Chandramouli in Tamil.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and I'm now dubbing for the short film that I'm doing as well.
Okay.
So all in all, I'm actually heading that way. I'm trying to do it because I
Hmm.
want to, at the end of the day, make it
Hmm.
wholesome.
Okay.
But it's an art by itself. Like, oh my God, is it tough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I don't know how we're gonna do it after this because everything needs to change in our lives now. I don't know how
Hmm.
it's gonna be possible to like actually go back to normal life and go dub and all of that. But it's gonna be fun, I guess. I don't know. It's gonna be a lot of work.
Okay. Okay. So, what are you looking forward to now when the lockdown is over? What are some of the things you're looking forward to once you can get out of the house? And of course, life won't be normal, but
Yeah.
still.
I don't think I can look forward to anything other than my work. My manager, my agent is definitely watching this live and he's going to be like, get back to work, Regina, back to work. No looking forward to anything. In fact, since December last year, I've only been traveling, shooting, performing, traveling, shooting. It's been crazy. 2
Okay.
flights in a day,
Okay.
it was all over the place. I kept telling them, you need to give me a break. My friend got married in Jan. And I kept telling
Oh.
them, you need to give me a break. Like, I cannot go on like this. I'll burn out. And they were like, no, you need to finish this. You need to finish that. You need to finish. I'm like, okay, fine. And then Corona happened. I was like, now I will sit back and watch everything. So once I get back, there is no thinking and wanting to do anything for sure. It's just head back to work.
So this is like your holiday, your leisure time till you
I
get
don't have a
back on
choice but to
sets.
treat it like one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much, Regina, for joining me. It was really nice of you to spend some time and chat up. And
My
is there anything
pleasure.
you want to tell your fans? Everybody's saying you look beautiful and blowing kisses.
Thank you so much, guys. I mean, thank you for all the love. It's so nice to actually do an interview. I've not done an interview in a while, other than taking getting other people on my live. I haven't really done this answering questions thing, and it's so refreshing to actually sit and be like, yeah, ask the questions. Oh yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Okay. Chalo, you take care. Thanks so much for joining us and
You too, and
have
I
a
hope you're
great weekend.
enjoying. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying your lockdown as well.
Yes, I am with
How's
my
it?
doggy, and except of course the weather is horrible, as you well know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we're just all trying to keep our heads down and stay indoors and try and be safe as much as possible. So, I think
What
that's the
doggy do you
best.
have?
I
Sorry,
have a
what
cocker
doggy do you have?
spaniel. No, I have a cocker spaniel. And
Oh,
he's a very naughty bugger. And he just chewed up my glasses yesterday. He's always chewing up my stuff. Yeah, he chewed
how
up two
old is
pairs of
he?
slippers. He's 6. So
And he's still
he's
chewing things.
yeah. He's very naughty. He just does not listen. He's like, I don't care what you say. I'm doing what I want. So Yeah.
Oh, what's his name?
Zen.
Oh, so
But he's
so
the
like
opposite of
opposite
Zen.
of body.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Nice. It was really nice talking to you, Latha.
It
Thank
was
you.
lovely speaking
Thank
to
you so
you.
much.
Take care. Bye.
You
Bye.
too. Bye.
Bye.